Thanks, listeners, for joining us for Elko Live today. We are so excited for our guest in studio to talk about Elko's premier event, which is now in its second year and attracting even more people and participants than before. We know Tuesday is the day that we set aside to talk about City of Elko, but the city said, Elko Pop Con is so huge, we're going to give our airtime today. I know that Jan Baum is really excited, Michelle and Kim, for what Elko Pop Con does for the Elko community. So first of all, Michelle Cromwell, who is in charge of marketing and advertising for the Elko Convention and Visitors Authority, and Kim Longley, who is heading up sales and events. Both of these women are managers for the ECVA. Thank you for all of your hard work, really, getting ready for this event.
Thank you. We're super excited, and thank you for having us.
Yep, it's going to be a good event.
It's going to be fantastic. This is the second annual event, and it has grown now to 2 days. The city benefits because there's so much tourism, a lot of purchasing that goes on. There are some workshops, there are vendors, it's cosplay, and you've involved a lot of the outside community this year, Michelle, which is really neat too.
Yeah, we have. So the PopCon will take place August 9th, which is Friday from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m., and then August 10th, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I worked with a DBA during their making the wine walk superheroes versus villains to kind of go with the PopCon theme. And then on Saturday, Miss Frizzle from the Elko Pop Con will be at the museum during their second Saturday doing Miss Frizzle will be reading a book, and then they do an activity. But yeah, we're just trying to get as much of the community involved as we can going forward.
And not just for the locals, but we know, Kim, a lot of the work that you've done as sales and events manager includes some outside people who are coming, and we say all the way to Elko, because some of them are traveling some really great distances just to be here with us this weekend, right?
They are. We have several different celebrities that are going to be in attendance. We have Andre from Stranger Things. We have a stunt double. We have a voice artist. Bob Morley from The 100 is going to be joining us. Lucy from the hit show Vikings, she'll be there Saturday. We also have some special guests who are coming from out of the area. We have Tyler Brown with Titan Forged, and he's going to be actually launching some different items on the side of the facility. And we'll have over 50 vendors, some from outside the area. Stormtroopers will be coming in, and the Ghostbusters are coming back from Salt Lake City.
Oh, they were so much fun last year. They had that huge puff man that was 2 stories inside. That was just so cool. Lots and lots and lots of photo ops. I mean, and families, people that come from, again, throughout the region, throughout Nevada, and now they're coming, as you said. So there are workshops, and both Michelle and Kim, do we want to talk about some of those opportunities?
Well, I did want to mention that we do have the cosplay contest. And there are 3 different categories. We ask for pre-registration, and that is still going on. It has been extended until the 7th, which is tomorrow at midnight. So you can go to exploreelko.com and submit your costume if you want to enter it into a contest. We have 3 categories. We have armor and foam work, sewing and textiles, and then the youth, which is ages 11 to 16 this year. This year we made a new costume contest for the children that are 10 and under. Last year we found out it was a little intimidating for them to go out on a big stage like that. So they will be actually in the conference center at 3 p.m. on Sunday. That's open for ages 1 through 10.
Or Saturday.
Saturday, I'm sorry. What did I say, Sunday?
That's okay.
So then,
next year we'll
right,
go 3 days.
There we go.
Yeah.
So that will be Saturday in the conference center, and those kids will walk the runway, the red carpet, get on stage, do a little thing, and then they will do a parade throughout all of the different vendors and get to show off their costumes. And then the prize for the best in show there at the cosplay contest that will happen Saturday, 7 p.m. on the main stage will be $1,500 best in show.
Wow, that is impressive. And again, that draws some heavy players. There were some from the Salt Lake Valley, I think Idaho, obviously. I don't know, but it's our turn, I think, here in Elko. People have really had some time to gear up for this and know what the competition's like. So we're looking for some local winners, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they did well last year too, absolutely. So these prizes, again, in different categories, and this comes with the competition that attracts hundreds of people. You had, was it like 4,000 people last year?
Yep, nearly 4,000 people for our first event last year, so we're expecting that and more this year.
Yep. And again, these are prizes for the cosplay. That means it's anything that is popular culture, anything that might be recognized. What fun I think that people have described having is if they go with something a little more obscure, they don't care if even only one person recognizes them because it's all about connection, right, Michelle?
Absolutely. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So it could be your favorite storybook character, movie, music, any kind of influence. And obviously, comics play a big part in this. In fact, we had some illustrators who came to last year, and that's part of the beauty is you're not quite sure who might show up. I mean, other than the 50 vendors you have, you ran out of room for them, right, Kim?
Yes, yep. We sold out on vendor space. We have a wait list started. Nobody has released their spots. So, but we will be in both buildings this year too. So vendors will be in both buildings. We will have the panel and workshops will be in the conference center. The main stage, of course, is going to be in the theater. And then celebrities will also be in the lobby of the convention center.
All right, it's Elko Pop Con 2024. It is a big event, 2 great days, Elko Convention and Visitors Authority hosting the event, but a lot of great partners and collaborators. In fact, if you want to mention your sponsors, it's always nice to give them a boost.
Absolutely. Yes. So this year for our 2024 Elko Pop Con, we'd like to thank the Stick With Us Amusements. They are going to be donating some pinball machines, and it sounds maybe some games as well that we're going to put throughout the PopCon for people to just play. SMD, they donated the Commercial Fun Center and the Haunted Commercial Hotel. Great Basin College donated to our Kids Zone this year, which is going to be something new, as well as Gold Dust West was generous enough to donate food for our celebrities and special guests.
Well, very nice. A lot of community support. And as you mentioned, Northeastern Nevada Museum is into it. They have their movie night Friday, and that'll be after, I believe, all of the cosplay events and activities are concluded. So you can just trot right over and enjoy a movie on the big screen in the city park. And then downtown, merchants are also getting into the action, right, Michelle?
Yes, they are. That's going to be a lot of fun. You can go down and enjoy the wine walk and visit all the businesses that participate throughout there and dress up as villain or your superhero.
That's right. Your favorite superhero featured with the DBA Wine Walk. So it fits right in with all the visitors that we'll be having coming for Elko Pop Con this year. Again, 2 great days starting at noon on Friday and then continuing on Saturday, bright and early, 9 a.m. I think on that? Okay.
9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then admission this year to get back to get in is going to be back to school supplies. Of course, nobody will be turned away, but we are asking for new backpacks, pens, pencils, and all of that will be donated to our local communities and schools.
Very nice. Every kid deserves those supplies to get back to class. That's coming right up. But really, if you look at it, this is the last blast of summer. I mean, this is just so much fun. A lot of families have been looking forward to this and preparing. And there are going to be some on-site activities, right? Do you want to maybe talk about the escape rooms?
Sure, absolutely. So, the Commercial Fun Center has put together 2 escape rooms that are just for the physical person, and then they're doing different VR adventure escape rooms. Ooh. So that's something new that they're just bringing in this year. The escape rooms that they're bringing in, there's the 2 of them, the Mystery of the Lost Cavern, and then he has Tony's Bistro. And each one of those are going to be $15 a person for 30 minutes, regular escape room. And then the VR adventure escape rooms will be $25 a person for a 60-minute session.
Wow, that's exciting. And that's late technology. I mean, that's really cool. A lot of the people that will be at Elko Pop Con are gamers. They enjoy gaming, and it's a chance to enjoy this new technology with the VR, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we'd like to thank the Commercial Fun Center for being a part of that.
Right. So do bring some spending money because, again, it is about, I mean, people that go to PopCons know. I mean, you might be collecting autographs, right? You might be buying comics or other collectibles because people are coming from all over the region and they know that there's kind of this pent-up demand in Elko for stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Then this year also we're going to have a company from here in town, the Custom Apparel, that will be having our logo, our Martian Man Herald, along with our logo, that if anybody wants to go get a shirt from him, and then they are going to put our logo on it, or Herald, our mascot.
Nice. So you can get some local merch at the same time, and a lot of people who love to go to these pop cons, this is Elko's very own special pop con, they can enjoy the collectible items as well. Oh, there are going to be a lot of food trucks, right? Tell us about that, Kim, because we can't go anywhere now without having a food truck.
Nope, we will have some food trucks again, as well as the bar. That will also be open in the Sage Lounge. We're going to have some specialty cocktails there, but also soda and water. The food trucks are all going to bring some great food like they normally do. And so definitely want to bring some cash, or at least your debit card.
Perfect. Get out and enjoy this with the family. It's no understatement. There will be something for everyone.
Absolutely.
There'll almost be too much everywhere you look. It's just great. With, as I said, the 2-story, that Marshmallow Man that's brought in by the Ghostbusters people. And people are in such good spirits. Did you find in helping organize this event, they really like Elko, Kim?
Yes, they do. In fact, a bunch of the celebrities love coming here. We've had agents reaching out to us for next year's show already because they've heard such good things about ours. So that's really a good positive thing. And they love Elko. They love the smaller shows.
Well, that's nice. We put on a good show, and we know how to treat people well and make them feel comfortable and appreciate their talents and abilities. And in fact, some of them will be sharing that with the workshops, right? Would one of you want to talk about, I know Friday there's a writing workshop, because there are all kinds of different emphasis with what's going on. There's the entertainment value. You can come and just spectate and be blown away by the creativity. But then you can also participate and find some inspiration if you are a creative person.
Yes, absolutely. So I believe every celebrity, am I wrong, Kim?
Nope. Every celebrity will be participating in a panel discussion that will be taking place on the main stage. Something new this year, we will have 2 local authors participating. They will have a booth at the show, but then they're also participating by having a workshop / panel discussion. And then we do have another writer out of Idaho, I believe, and she'll be joining us as well. So that's really exciting.
Yeah, that's fun. That's inspiring for people who are either just getting started, thinking about it. Maybe you've got writer's block, you're stuck. But it's a great community of people who are supportive. Something that impressed me last year, I had so much fun watching Sonic, and I'm hoping she's back as your MC.
She is. Tori Pence
great.
is
Tori
coming
is
back.
Yeah. She's delightful. She's from Studio C, right? The BYU. Yep. That's, although she's worked on many other projects and film projects, and she'll talk about that, but she's super inspiring as well. She's a great comedic actress. So
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. She'll be coming back. We're excited to have her.
Yes, she's fun. She brings a lot of energy to it.
yeah, definitely. And she knows a lot of these players, and she's so generous to children, because that's really what it is too, is we want to encourage creativity, help these kids feel confident because this can help them. I know it's hard to think about it that way, but dressing up, creating costumes, bringing something to life can really enhance confidence and your ability to learn.
It can. And one thing we found too last year, this was a great way for parents to find a way to connect with their kids. We saw parents coming out and they had never attended anything like this with their kids, and their kids were so excited. And it was a good way to watch them all connect and just have a good family day together.
Oh, thanks, Kim. It does make kids feel special when you prioritize something that's important to them. This is an easy way to do it, as both women were talking about from the Elko Convention Center. The price of admission is just a donation of school supplies, so you don't have, you can go to a pop con in another city, but it's so expensive by the time you travel there, and you arrange for meals and price of admission. This one is very low key compared to that.
Yes, we want to try to keep it family friendly and something that all families can participate in. Again, if you cannot do the admission item, you will not be turned away. So everybody is welcome to come.
Right. Come and see some of your favorite costume characters, or be inspired to create your own. Participate in escape rooms. Again, thank the many sponsors. There are some hotels that are providing some nice lodging opportunities. We mention.
Do. So yeah, we reached out to the different hotels in the area, and Best Western, the Hampton, Maverick and Elko Tel, is that how the new one that just reopened? The four of them reached back out to us and offered to give a discounted rate for those traveling in. So yes, thank you very much to them for that.
And thanks to them for boosting the local economy with that. Oh, thank you. Oh, I am having a water delivery. Awesome. So that's a great way to boost the local economy, is having all these visitors come in. And again, whether it's a writing workshop that you're interested in, there are also some workshops to help people, maybe not for this year, but learn to craft costumes for next year. Is that right?
There is. There is so much going on. And if you go to exploreelko.com and go to the Elko Pop Con page, scroll down, each day is broke out a Friday schedule and a Saturday schedule, and then each one will give you different ideas of what's going on. There is there's a Disney trivia that's going to happen. There is actually a tea party in the kids' room on Saturday, a tea and story time with princesses on Saturday at 12 p.m. That's in the conference center. So we're excited about that one. Coloring with Rapunzel. There's just so much going on. New this year, though, is that we do have a weapon policy that we have are starting this year. We need anybody that with any of their props that may be a weapon or anything like that, we'll have a weapon check there at the convention center front area. They'll get a little tag that shows that yes, that they're okay to use, and then they can come on in. But that is something that we are starting this year, that all props and different things like that do need to be checked at the weapon check area.
Yeah, it's just an enhancement for safety. And so whether it's a blaster or a sword or whatever it is, and you made it, it's a chance to show it off. That's another really cool aspect of Elko Pop Con, is the people that have made these things, they love to talk about them, right, Kim?
They do. They're very creative. Last year, I remember just witnessing stuff that I would have never imagined. So people are very creative, and it's fun to see.
Mm-hmm. Well, Michelle Cromwell and Kim Longley have both worked very hard on this, but I know you didn't do it alone. It takes a community. And in fact, you've had a committee of people working on this for several months, right?
Yep. We have a committee who assists in all aspects of planning. They were also instrumental in helping last year. So the same committee has come back. They're helping again. And then also just the ECVA facility team and office team. Everybody pitches in on this event, and everybody's helping. So it takes a whole group to pull this off.
Well, thank you, Kim. Kim Longley is manager of sales and events. And Michelle, we can always come back, but I want to make sure we hit most of the high points in time for this weekend's Elko Pop Con, both Friday, Saturday, August 9th and 10th. Noon Friday is the start, and that goes until 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. Friday. Okay. And then 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Saturday. Full days of both there'll be family, children's, and even adult activities too. So, yeah.
I did want to mention one more thing that we're doing this year. We're doing a scavenger hunt. So we have made little purple bags that are full of different swag and stuff from the PopCon. And if you follow us on our Instagram at Elko PopCon, there will be different clues on where those might be hidden throughout the day, throughout the event. So that's something new, and then you can get some clues at the informational desk, but it's going to be something fun that families can do and follow the Instagram and find these cool little packages that have some fun things in them.
Oh, really neat. So you're using all the socials, you're on Instagram, you're out there in the community, and you've also brought in a lot of different community organizations, from the Downtown Business Association to the Northeastern Nevada Museum. Really, ladies, this is exciting, and here we go again.
Yep, and then Friday, try to find some Waldos. You might be able to looking for some Waldos there.
Kim is just like rolling her eyes. Waldos.
Michelle gets us costumes.
Oh, I see. So Kim was, and that's
the staff.
Yeah, the staff. Well, and that's the thing. Well, you need to look for Miss Frizzle, because Miss Frizzle's also special, and Miss Frizzle kind of sets the tone for the whole staff. And she's going to be reading that book at the museum, but Miss Frizzle also kind of lights a fire under everybody else. Yeah. It's Elko Pop Con. And whether or not you've ever been, or you went last year and you can hardly wait for this one, I'm sure you will not be disappointed. If there's anything like the energy, the enthusiasm, and just really the wholesome fun that it was last year. I know both of you are really proud to be working on this, so we appreciate it. Thank you.
We're excited for a fun time.
Yes. Kim Longley and Michelle Cromwell, Elko Convention and Visitors Authority. Well, we do have some time left, and so I know after all this fun and the dust settles, but both Michelle and Kim have earned promotions within the agency, and I think it's great to maybe highlight some of the projects you've been working on. These are things that happen year-round. The goal of the Elko Convention and Visitors Authority, which is an official state-sanctioned authority and event, we get tax dollars, is to promote events that are happening locally, bring in tourists, have them stay and enjoy our community and spend a little money while they're at it, right?
Absolutely.
Yep.
So would you like to start talking about what you've been working on, Michelle?
Sure.
Cool.
It is brand new and it's going to be launching very soon. We have a new events page on our events calendar at exploreelko.com. With this new program, it's through ITI Digital. They gather any event that they may see on Eventbrite, whether or the Google events, and then different Facebook business accounts. And then I will go on twice a week, and then it'll show what the different events, and then we can approve them or disapprove them, and then they will be on our homepage. With that being said, though, it's not only just getting those, you can still go on and submit your own event as well on our page, just like we used to.
So from restaurants to shopping to the special events, accommodations, all the attractions, there'll be a special art gallery virtual tour. We know how much Elko has really risen in art, in cultural display, and the artists that are now making their home here and are really happy. I mean, this will all be at exploreelko.com.
Yes.
Yes. We hear from your counterpart, too, from Billy Crapo, Elko Area Chamber, how much she appreciates the support of the ECVA, but these websites between exploreelko.com and elkonevada.com, you get tens of thousands of visitors every month.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, super popular. So this is one of the websites you want to be on for sure, right, Kim?
Yes, and I believe it's even free. It's 100% free for someone to go and place their event on there.
Absolutely.
We won't be charging. So that's a really nice feature.
Exactly. And that's the thing. We often benefit from the amenities, from the visitors. You know, the tax dollars are generated locally. They go right back into some of our parks and recreation and future events like the Elko Pop Con. They're made possible by our visitors. So it's really important when we're having an event like this, right, ladies, that we are just doing everything we can to accommodate our visitors.
Yes, let us help you get that word out. exploreelko.com. Submit your event there. You always can reach out and see if there's other avenues on what we can do to help you get that information out for your event.
Right, that's exciting. The new exploreelko.com calendar of events. It'll be rolling out soon, but you can explore it in the meantime. It's got step-by-steps. There's a click and submit form, how to promote your event, how to create an event on Eventbrite, which again, these are tools available to everybody.
Yep, absolutely. And a lot of it for free.
Yes, thanks for making it available. So make sure you take advantage of that just because you're a resident of Elko, if you have a special event or activity. And Michelle, I know coming up in the fall season, I think you'll be looking at another round of grants for people who are doing special events in the next quarter.
We are. The NOFO, the Notice of Funding, that will be coming out for the first cycle of events that will happen January through June of 2025. So that will happen September 1st. Those will be out on our website. So go there and fill out that. That'll go before our marketing and lodging committee for review, and then back to our board of governors for approval.
There are a lot of exciting things happening to be a part of in the Elko community. So, and the ECVA is right there in the heart of it. And I know Annette's got so much confidence in you, but you guys have great leadership with Annette, right? She wants you guys and all of us to succeed.
Yep. Everybody, she was very supportive.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So whether it was creating PopCon last year or getting on board with this new guide promoting local events, which I was just talking to counterparts at KUNR in Reno, and they're still talking about being in Elko 2 weeks ago and the things they saw, the people that they met, and how much great energy there is in Elko. They loved being at the Folk Life Center. We visited at Great Basin College and spent time with you, and they know how fortunate we are because a lot of us really like working together to help promote these things. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So thank you both ladies for that. And then Kim, did you want to talk about what you're working on?
Oh, well, so we are getting ready for the 2024 Festival of Trees. I know it's hard to believe, but it will be here before we know it. The theme for this year is going to be Christmas traditions. And so follow our Facebook page and our website for additional information.
How nice, Kim, because that could be anything that your family or business or group does.
Exactly. Yep. We like to leave it kind of open for people to be creative.
Yeah. So exploreelko.com will be the place. Festival of Trees, in case you're wondering. It's also a big charity event, right?
It is. Yep. And charity partner applications will go live August 26th. So if you are a 501c3 organization and you would be interested in applying, that's when it will go live. And the Board of Governors will make their decision in October.
And how much did we raise last year as a community? Was over 50?
I believe so, yeah.
54, something like that.
Yeah, it was amazing. And the community is very generous, whether it's donating an item or coming in and actually bidding. Very generous community that we live in.
Mm-hmm. The reason it's important to organize Festival of Trees early is because it's done a little earlier in the season, so people can bid on those decorations that have been donated, whether it's for the home or the workplace, and then get them on display for the season.
Yes, yep. So the actual event dates will be December 4th through the 7th. That's when public viewing will take place and the online bidding.
All right. I know a lot of families and even businesses and civic groups, they spend around Thanksgiving. They're just all abuzz about what they're going to put in for Festival of Trees this year. So the whole conference center is just lit up. It's beautiful. And I think of it as this physical display of how Elko thinks of itself, right? I mean, there's just a lot of beautiful things to see and to appreciate during the festival. And again, benefiting charity.
Yes.
So,
Yep. It all goes towards charity. And it's just fun watching the creativity, and it's one of my favorite events.
Oh, it's a great warming spirit. Yeah. Thanks, Kim, for your work on that too.
Yes.
So as soon as PopCon closes, it'll be time to get right into Festival of Trees. And just a couple minutes left, but something that we're also really excited to be hosting is Nevada Cowboy Country Territory meeting. That's also this month.
It is. So I am the new chair for the Nevada Cowboy Country Territory, and we are trying just to build the program and the participants, but we want to get everybody, not just Elko. We want to get Battle Mountain, we want to get Lovelock, we want to get Winnemucca, we want to get Paradise, we want to get Jackpot, we want to get everybody involved to boost the tourism and get people to know about Nevada Cowboy Country.
That's great. Nevada Cowboy Country. So anybody who's interested can come to this meeting. It's going to be in person?
It is. It's going to be in person on August 20th at 11:30 a.m. there at the Convention Center. And then they will also be via Zoom for those that cannot make it that are out of the area.
Great. And if you need more information in advance?
You can email info@cowboycountry.com, or you can give a call to 775-934-6464.
Excellent. And I noticed there's also a website for Cowboy Country, right?
There is, cowboycountry.com. We are in the middle of revamping that with a whole new look. So what you see now might not be completely up to date, but we're hoping to launch that within the next couple of weeks.
I know I was in Reno for the Nevada Creative Conference, and that was hosted by the Nevada Arts Council. And Elko is high. Well, this whole region is high on the list of people who want to explore, who feel a lot of creative freedom when they come out here. And they're looking forward to being part of the Cowboy Country and all the opportunities again. So this is how you can find out about the network that's created. Cowboy Territory is really an emphasis on rural communities and things that make us unique.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So explore this chance to showcase what you offer, either I would assume as a business person or as a community.
Yep, absolutely. Anybody that's interested can come and join and see what it has to offer. Some of Travel Nevada representatives will be there as well, giving us some information on involvement and things like that.
Neat. They were a part of that creative conference too. And there's something that I took away from that too, Michelle and Kim, was just how much emphasis there will be on creative aging in the future. Because fortunately, a lot of us get to live longer because of good health and healthy choices and having a little more income and time on your hands. So you can really explore and enjoy these places. And they're looking for authentic experiences.
Exactly.
Yep. And we've
We're
got
lucky.
that. Yeah.
We got the rubies right in our back door, our backyard.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I know. And I'll mention that too. There's going to be a county planning meeting next Thursday, 5:15. This has nothing to do with the ECVA, but since the rubies were mentioned, this is now just getting out. But there is a zoning change request for the Ruby Mountains that would allow development, possible homes, a lodge, a resort, whether or not you have an opinion on that, one way or the other. You can go and express those opinions. It would be overlooking Spring Creek. It is in the vicinity of the Spring Creek campground. So if you have any opinions, it's also been suggested it's not included in the county master plan, but the Elko County Planning Commission is being asked to possibly change the zoning that would allow for development, not just in that valley at the base of the Rubies, but in the Ruby Mountains up there on that viewscape there. So 5:15, Elko County Commission Planning Meeting. It's Elko Planning Commission meeting, not the commissioners. They wouldn't see this yet, but Elko County Planning Commission next Thursday, August 15th, 5:15 at the Nanini Courthouse meeting room. So we'll just put that out there for anybody who wants to know. But yeah, the rubies are a treasure. So
Absolutely.
that's
Beautiful.
part of that cowboy country. Thank you, ladies. Did we get to all your topics today?
I think we did.
I think so.
I appreciate it, and I'll see you at Elko Pop Con this weekend.
I hope so.
It is so much fun.
Yes, we're excited.
Thank you,
gonna be
listeners,
fun.
for joining us for Elko Live today here on KELK.